Hey there, welcome back. So in this particular session, we are going to get started learning Selenium WebDriver4 with Aqua. Now, if you have not heard about Aqua, well, this is a product from IntelliJ IDEA. Now, we all know about IntelliJ IDEA. It's the integrated development environment, which is used by developers and testers to basically build or write their own code. Now, Aqua is something different. Now, even though it has been built on top of IntelliJ IDEA, it has got a lot of features which are dedicated for test automation. And hence, it's a very powerful IDE, especially for automation testers. Now, no matter if you're working with Selenium or if you're working with some other test automation frameworks, you can efficiently build your test automation frameworks using IntelliJ Aqua. So let's have a look at what are the great features which are available with Aqua and what can we do as automation testers using this IDE. So coming to some of the key features in IntelliJ IDEA. Now coming to some of the key features in Aqua is it is built for test automation frameworks. Well, it supports multiple test automation frameworks. And these are all the popular frameworks for test automation, starting with Selenium WebDriver. Then it also supports Cypress and also Playwright. Apart from this, it provides great assistance when you are coding with multiple languages. It supports Java, Python, JavaScript, and it has got special support for database languages like SQL. Also, a dedicated feature for test automation, which is the web inspector. Now, in most of the cases, we generally use some browser plugins or we use the browser development tools in order to inspect our elements, which is very much a necessity for test automation. Now, Aqua makes it pretty easy because there is an integrated feature within the IDE from where you can directly navigate to any particular website, and you can use the web inspector to inspect all the elements. It provides you with any XPath or the CSS path. You can also build and verify your own XPaths there. Then there is another feature which is pretty useful, especially for test automation, which is the test data generation. Now you can generate different types of test data inside this particular IDE without going outside and looking for any other tools in order to generate any test data. So these are some of the most powerful features of IntelliJ Aqua, but there are a lot more features. Now, there are some AI-related features also which can be used for test automation. So it can help you basically build your test automation code inside Aqua. And apart from this, there are a lot more features, and we'll see all of them when we start using Aqua. So now let's go ahead and look how we can set up this IntelliJ Aqua in our system and how we can get started with this particular IDE. So this is the page for IntelliJ Aqua. You can search it in Google and land on this particular page. Here you can download and even go through all the features which Aqua provides. Now, the best thing about this particular IDE, like all other IDEs, is it's free for individual or non-commercial use. So if you want to use it for learning purposes, or you want to try out this particular tool, well, it's free for you. So what we need to do is we need to go here, and in the subscription plans, you can use the Aqua non-commercial license. So if you are using it for your own learning purpose, then it is free. So you just need to fill out this particular form and then click on submit, and then your account would be set up and you could use a non-commercial license. Now, for commercial licenses, you need to pay a certain amount of yearly fee. Now, you can see we have talked about all these different features. So there is the AI assistant, there is the test management systems, database, Docker, and also there is the HTTP client, which is the API related features. And here you can see it supports all the major automation frameworks and the languages. So these are all the features. In order to set up Aqua, we need to download it from here. So once you go in here, you have to choose your own operating system. I'll be working with macOS. So I'll be downloading this particular setup. Well, once the download is complete, then in macOS, we just drag it into the applications, and that particular Aqua installation should be complete in macOS. Obviously, in Windows, you can go through the setup and complete the setup. Then we can go ahead and launch our Aqua tool, which is already installed. I can close this. So once the setup is complete, you will land on the user agreement page. You can confirm that and click on continue. And then you should land on this landing page for Aqua. Well, I had got some existing projects, and that's why it is showing it here. Otherwise, you will have a blank screen. Now, the most important part before we get started with Aqua is to activate our license, right? As I said, if you are using Aqua for our individual or non-commercial use, then it's free. So once you fill out the non-commercial use form, your account should be set up with your own email ID, which you have provided in that particular form. So once you do that, you can come back here and manage license, and then you can activate your license. So as you can see, it has been already activated for me, and it is valid for almost a year, okay? And it is for non-commercial use only. Now, if I want to activate another, you can see here, I can click there, and you should land on a similar page. So here you can have a paid license, or you can start a trial, which is of 30 days for a commercial license. And if you're using non-commercial, well, this is how you can go ahead and use the non-commercial. So once you click on the terms and condition for non-commercial use, and then you can also enable the AI feature, which is for a limited period. And then you can click on start non-commercial use, and your license should be activated. Now, I'm not going to do this because my license is already activated and it is currently active. So before you get started with Aqua, make sure this non-commercial license use is activated for your IDE. So that's all for getting started with the Aqua setup. It's a pretty simple setup like any other IDE. The only important thing to note here is to activate your non-commercial license if you're using it for your own purpose before we go ahead and start using it. So in the next session, we'll see how we can create a new project and how we can set up maybe a Selenium project in Aqua.